What's up, everybody? This is Alex King with Alex King TV, and we are back with another reaction. Man, I reacted to a few of the Joey and Ray Vaughn, and then the Joey, Big Sean, and Ab Soul with the Red Bull. But we are back with another reaction, and it has been ridiculous because I come back to find out that there's like 5 new songs. 5. And all of them were like within like short times. It's crazy. Hip hop is going insane in regards to the dissing and just the beefs and the lyrical onslaught. So we're happy about this. This is great for hip hop, right? Especially because Daylyt gets this chance to shine. Ray Vaughn gets his time to shine. Hopefully Reason continues, because Reason might have had one of my favorite verses or songs in regards to the whole dropping. But Joey has been doing great, so I'm looking forward just to see how that continues to go. That being said, this one is called WRD2MIMVA by Daylyt. Word to my mother. Word to my mother. I haven't seen someone say that or heard someone say that in quite some time, let alone seen how it is actually spelled. So we're going to get into that. It looks like that's the most recent one in regards to the squabble between Daylyt, Ray Vaughn, and Joey. And then we'll go through the others as well. So let's check it out. Let's see what Daylyt is going to be doing.
Which battle are you looking forward to the most?
I'm sure everybody's excited to see what Daylyt's going to do. You know?
Oh, and really quick also, I'm not going to be able to catch all the Daylyt bars. Daylyt's rapping ability is ridiculous. I am curious to see how Daylyt's going to be able to transition into current hip-hop with battle rapping versus how he would do it when he's on stage battle rapping, because having sometimes the best lyrics in modern rap, or I should say in like mainstream rap, isn't always going to be able to translate over for mainstream hip-hop fans. So I wonder how he's going to be able to carry the types of bars that he does say, but make it work and fit within a mainstream space. Or maybe he just doesn't, and then it's just going to leave a lot of people trying to figure out what he's talking about, like me, because I'm not going to be able to get everything, I'm sure. So anyway, let's jump right into that. Okay. Okay.
Right in Brooklyn, I'm just happy outside on the street. Thought he was shooting. Fuck with the soul, I see. How you, teach king? The king, you know you not it.
Okay, so far we already have like a New York feel. He seems to be shooting from New York, or he could just have images of New York in general. We shall see if he's actually in New York or not. But let's go. Let's get started.
In New York, I'm ready. Doc said the crown is heavy. Like, seriously, how dare you? Hey, Morpheus, Harlem, stand up. They didn't let me in. Best Star, stand up. They didn't let me in. Brooklyn, stand up.
First off, I also want to know when exactly he was in New York, because there was no word of him being in New York. No one said anything about this going on with this whole like back and forth.
I sit back and watch you disrespect what we built. You popped and then skirted. Now expect to be killed.
Ooh.
They think you going nuts, so it's cool.
Ooh. Disrespect what we built. First off, who is we? Who is we, Daylyt? What are you doing behind the scenes that we're not aware of? What are you helping to build? That's what I'm curious about. But also, you popped and skirt, expect to get killed. It's crazy. The skirt with the kilt, which is, some people say it's a dress, some people say it's not, but it's a skirt, but I know it's like a symbolic thing in regards to that culture. But a kilt looks like a skirt, right? But you popped shit. I mean, you said shit. You was out here talking mad crazy. You popped shit and you skirted. I mean, you dipped off. Don't expect to get killed. Crazy start to everything. Crazy start.
Vasectomy dealt. You won't wreck with me. Told him pulled on him out.
Whoa. Hold on. Let me run that back. Run that back for real.
You popped and then skirted. Now expect to be killed. Real. They think you going nuts, so it's cool. Vasectomy dealt. You won't wreck with me. Told him pulled on him out. Your death can't be healed. God, why he beef with
the vasectomy bar. they think you're going nuts from a vasectomy. Like, cut them off. Like, you think you're going nuts? Like, not remove them, because you don't get your testicles removed in vasectomy surgery, but there's a snipping that goes on, which stops you from being able to shoot a certain type of way. So it's saying that if they think you're going nuts in vasectomy, then, you know, he'll cut them. So that there's no way that people would think that you can go nuts again, or that there's no way for you to go nuts again. Whew. Okay.
With a giant like we equal defiant. Unique scar. Think you can kill a king? The people is lying.
Unique scar from Power.
Why Cinderella? It's time to crash, nigga. Spaz, nigga. Cinderella, you hung out with the glass slipper. Hey yo, clearly step. I'm nearly.
Cinderella, you hung out with the glass slipper. So if it's what I'm thinking, it is glass slipper. First of all, calling him Cinderella is crazy. He's basically calling him a female, but also comparing it to Cinderella. And if you hung out with the glass slipper, somebody who slipped something into a glass or into a drink, like the whole Rick Ross thing in regards to put Molly on her champagne, she didn't even know it. But in this case, it would be Diddy, because I'm guessing there's gonna be a lot of Diddy shots in regards to this, right? Especially during this time period with the whole Diddy case. Is he saying that you, Cinderella, you hung out with the glass slipper, the person who put drugs in people's drinks, which is another thing you'll know for people who, or phrasing for people who grape, right? So that's interesting. It's a little loose in regards to the facts, because that's not what Diddy's known for, but I get what they're saying, right? You're hung out with the dude who is out here doing freaky things with these women that goes against usual standards of what is okay, right? Man.
Prep with 100 more, show up with 100 more, got it made.
Ooh, 100 more, 100 more.
Envy, no, am I coming for something? Hell yeah. I could have made my own mind player, but bitch, I wanted yours on one accord. Today my competitors fall.
So, made my own mod player. I'm not familiar with what that is, but I do know that sometimes, right, like when you would make your custom characters and things like that, and then people would take your custom characters and play it themselves, right? Because your custom character, you was beating them with your custom character, so they would start using your custom character instead, trying to, you know, to play it too. But it's also on like a bully maneuver. Like, I'm taking what's yours, like, and it's so much yours. It's custom. You did this, but here I am taking it. And what are you gonna do about it, right? What are you gonna do? You can't, because I'm bullying you, bro. I love it. I love the aggression. I love the feel of this. Hoping it stays in just rap.
Drake and Dot debating, I'm waiting, but ahead of them all, I'm a hurt homie like hospitals. I'm patient, line disgusting, time to dust them. We ain't friends, so the bullets come dimes or dozens. I'm a what you don't know how to be rap commodity. No skill, don't apply to me. West Coast lottery pick, oh they gotta be slick. Jovan, no apologies, I'm mad, that's it. Trey from Don't Be a Menace, punching on you badass kids, you hurt.
Don't be a menace. Drink your own juice. So, I haven't seen that movie in years, but I love just the cultural references in regards to the punching the kids and stuff like that, bad kids and things. But also just in regards to like how he is rapping. He's actually rapping so much better than I thought he was going to rap. And I know he can rap well, but just in regards to the ability to deliver it in a more mainstream way, what I will say is that he is not... There's going to be still some people who aren't going to like it because it's still not delivered as smooth and as polished. It still feels very gritty. Nothing wrong with that, but it just feels unpolished. Can't think of the word. It's like it's jagged still. Like, think of it from like if you're smoothing down a stone, like a rock. You're trying to smooth out the edges, right? It's not as smooth. It's not as polished to look like a diamond. That's what people are used to in regards to these type of situations, and it's like that now because we've had like some of the biggest people who have done it have access to some of the greatest studios, right? So Jay-Z, Nas, when we had Drake diss, and when we had Kendrick diss, and when we had Cole step in and do his diss, we've had him work with some of the best producers, had some do with the best things in regards to beats, and been able to come out and operate at a high level with the disses instead of it being this quick 24-hour turnaround, and sometimes less than 24 hours. But also just in regards to the fact of he is coming from battling for real. so it's not gonna be smooth. It's not gonna be polished. I'm curious to see how that affects and plays into how people receive the record. Because do I like the bars? Yes, but I think a better beat could have been chosen just to be able to relay it better in regards to the smoothness. I know he's using a New York old school beat in regards to it, but I think that it could have came across a lot better in regards to a more smooth beat. They still could have had crazy bass in regards to it, right? That beat still could have been crazy, but it could have been a little bit smoother. So I'm curious in regards to how he's doing it. Also, he could have wrote the beat a little bit better too. But anyway, I digress. Bars are crazy. Bars are crazy.
You took light at the start of the summer, pipe down like the Mario
Brothers. The
Mario
Brothers with the pipe go down.
I'm the BK bully. Show up to your house and ask you can I borrow your supper.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. So yeah, the BK bully, right? I was saying before earlier that how he took the mob character. It's really about showing you like you not big bro. I'm big bro. I'm him. You don't get to talk to me the way that you want to talk to me. I talk to you this way. I'm putting you in your place. I'm putting you in the corner. You gotta listen to how I am because I'm here right now. You can do that with Ray. You can do that with whoever, but not me. I'm big him. So it's great. He's like, now you're gonna like I stand on my bars. I'm him. I love it.
Sometimes I find myself in the state I kill somebody, I spill somebody. Can't little man me ask these bitches.
See, can't little man me. See,
you should probably stop. Why? You know what comes after the body drop. Flies. How can I out-rap you in the whole world?
Ooh, you know what comes after the body drop? Flies. I'm not really 100% sure in regards to like how that. I'm guessing it to me. I'm just saying like he's taking them out. Bodies drop, flies. But I also heard from before, I think, when I was reading in the comments from another video, they were talking about he has a dude who runs with him, Joey. His name, I think, is CJ Fly or something like that. So is he talking about that? He's talking about coming out after his man too? Because I think I had heard that they said that his boy CJ also dropped a song. So he's saying that your boy can get it too. You know, coming up to the body drop flies, or in reference to CJ Fly. I don't know. This one when it gets a little bit out of my wheelhouse because I don't have an understanding too much in regards to Joey and Joey's people and Daylyt and Daylyt's people and things like that. So,
no, I cannot rap.
In fact, if y'all know more, put it down in the comments.
You gotta come down to your level to slap you. Mediocre
okay, big
name
boy.
flips your play so cheesy. Okay, Joe, I'm on my J.O. easy. I work without a sweat. It's about art. A reply from Ken, oh, I doubt Mark. You couldn't kill Kenny with South Park. That's a hood story. Good glory.
Ooh, tough. South Park bar. Plus, I think Kendrick is working with South Park in regards to making maybe an episode or something like that. So that's already something too. Plus the South Park bar with the Kenny and the kill him. You couldn't. Tough. And if I remember, because I didn't usually watch South Park back in the day. I grew up grandparents didn't have access to like TV and stuff like that. So for me, I didn't get to watch it. But I always remember going to school and people would be like, "Oh, killed Kenny." So that's actually pretty clever. I like that.
Almighty heard old boy was in your house, bubble jacket with tidy whities. We gon' save that for the second round. Side bets, sell them on my side's best.
Diddy was in Joey's place in a what do you say, a puffer jacket, a bubble jacket with whitey tidies on. First off, this is crazy stuff. First off, what I hate mostly about all this stuff is because we don't know what is true and what isn't, and I view that as very problematic. Right? And so for me, when I hear stuff like this, I don't like taking it and adding it as a point or a tally for people. Same way I don't like taking the Drake line that, he, was thing as a point. And I don't take the Kendrick thing in regards to the beater part as a point either, because these things are unsubstantiated and we have no proof of it. Now, if there's proof, then that's different. But I can't just without proof of that, because you can say anything about anybody and I don't like that, so I don't listen to it. If there's no proof of this happening, then I can't, then it's just whatever, right? It's just people's talk, could be making things up, so I'm not gonna even like add it as a point. I know some people will be like, "Oh, that's crazy, that's definitely a point, Joey was doing that, I can't believe it, oh, I believe it." No, you don't know. People say crazy things during battle rap, especially in today's time where everything's about shock value. So, nah.
dead 'em. Coming out your mouth, get your lips split. Why, Clef? Tell 'em. I ain't even trying.
Why,
Just
Clef
a
bar?
warm-up warning. Daylyt coming ashore that morning. Motherfucker. Are we here? He said it's the finals, right?
With great hard comes great
He said it's the
responsibility.
finals, right?
That's
Let's take
let
game
there
one
be.
to the house.
That's okay. That's hilarious. That's hilarious. I'm not gonna lie to you, because number one, I was trying to think why he had a video for the song in the first place, but he has a song. He has a video going along with this because he's also showing New York, of course, in the background, but also he had words going across screen saying certain things, and God said, "Let there be light," which is crazy.
Backpack should have showed you my ways. See, I was fully planned. The issue is, Dot didn't tell you it's two boogeymans. The big three could attest to all the things that I've done. You said I'm zero. Oh, that's cool. I still come in front of the one. Back to that boogeyman bar. I done left hundreds.
I'm not gonna lie to you. Dot should have told you that there was two boogeymen, or was it just him? That's hilarious. I think that Daylyt is magnificent in regards to how he puts together the lyrics. So I do think that this is a very uphill battle for Joey. However, I think where Daylyt shines in bars, he may miss a little bit in regards to showmanship, in regards to mainstream society, whereas Joey understands mainstream society, plus he has like the star appeal, plus he has bars. It's not, I'm not gonna say that he's as technically skilled as Daylyt, but it helps bring it up to more of an equal playing field. If maybe not Joey a little bit higher based off of stardom, impact, and understanding hip hop and understanding the mainstream area of things. So I'm really curious to see how this really works out.
Hundreds are dead. I'm so much of a monster. I should live under a bed. Out the blue demon. Joe, you screaming my name like you a warring demon. Oh, this crown, I was old, longer than Morgan Freeman. For this reason, you can.
First of the Morgan Freeman bar is tough. I was old as long as Morgan Freeman. This is crazy because Morgan Freeman literally has been old all my life. But the Warren demons screaming his name is crazy because when you think about it, they're always like, oh no, the light, the light. It's just crazy. Like when the sun starts coming out and they're about to be destroyed and disintegrated and turned into ashes and smoke because the light's out. That's crazy. That's a crazy bar and crazy visual.
Cannot fuck with this watch bravado. You know how this gon' turn out. Joe Pesci, my motto. Desperado, new guitar case, the best be idol. God bless
yeah,
your
Desperado,
idol.
great movie.
The final destination. I'm deaf. Who follows? How did you get all of this clout? What did you kids do? Split with Donovan, kept the chain. Play for you kids' crew. Sacrifice you big goof. If the world knew what knew about you, they'd jump off a bridge too.
Somebody jumped off of a bridge? See, this is what I'm saying. That I have no idea in regards to what any of that means. Somebody jumped off a bridge. That's weird. See, now, but that can be proven. But you'd also have to prove that the reason they jumped off the bridge is because of this knowledge or information they were holding, and that made them jump off the bridge, which you can't prove unless they survived, I guess, to jump, right? And then they'd have to come out and say that that's what it was. So that's a whole thing, too. I like this part. I think this part right here is my favorite part compared to the previous part. The Diddy stuff is great, and it's gonna be super salacious and super intriguing, and it's gonna pull people in because the court case right now. But also just something I would think about when people bring up this Diddy stuff, right? What if Diddy is only in jail for like 3 years? And then Diddy gets out. And he's had time to think about all the stuff y'all said about him. Like, are y'all saying this stuff in the hopes that he just doesn't get out? Because y'all were quiet while he was here. Super quiet. But once he's in jail, y'all start talking. Y'all not, you know what? Hey, whatever. Maybe he won't get out. Maybe he won't get out. Maybe y'all lucky. With great reward comes great risk. And with every great risk is a roulette. Timing will cost you. A warning. That's hilarious. That's hilarious. That's hilarious. Okay. All right. I like it. If I had to rate it, it's definitely not my favorite diss out of the bunch. I think that in regards to that, if we're just based on bars and things like that, it's great. I think as a song, it's not so much so, but I think we have to decide whether or not a diss has to be like a song or a diss could just be bars aimed at a person, and what's saying has to be to hit and smack hard. If that's the case, then I think it was good. I would raise it up to more of like an 8.4. I can't even do that because there's so many great like songs that were more vicious than this and better. Like either Takeover, No Vaseline. So many more things are more hard hitting than this. So this might actually just be a 7. That Pusha T added on harder than this too. So yeah, this is like a 7. Bars were still good, still dope bars. It just wasn't a fully concise piece of work that would be able to be as memorable as everything else. But it was good as far as bars go. Anyway, let me know what your thoughts are in the comments. Like, share, comment, subscribe, do all those great things. Let me know who do you think is in the lead currently. Do you think Joey is winning in this 20v1? Do you think that Ray is winning? Do you think that Daylyt is winning? Who do I got to pay to get a reason to respond again? That's what I want to know. Anyway, let me know in the comments. I'm out.